The UMAQ interviews on media accessibility quality. UMAQ interviews Alejandro Moledo, European Disability Forum. Why is the issue of quality important in media accessibility?
Well, first of all, we're talking about accessibility here, and accessibility is not a white-black issue. Accessibility has a broad range of grays in between. Therefore, quality is important because we need to ensure an adequate level of accessibility to ensure equal access. Of course, it won't be absolutely accessible for absolutely everybody, so that's why what we make accessible, we need to make sure that what we make accessible has an adequate quality.
What are the main problems and the paths to address them?
I think that problems in terms of what is quality and what is not, it depends very much on who is judging and who is telling this has enough quality, this doesn't have enough quality. Therefore, what we need to do, the path to address this challenge is to sit together, all the stakeholders, industry, users, and come up with a common understanding of what is the minimum level of quality that we should ensure. And to do so, we can go through standards, the adoption of standards, or quality standards, guidelines, and then of course people will be able to go beyond that minimum level of quality and strive for the best. But we need to have some common understanding of what it means and the level, and the minimum level that we all should ensure.
How can research on media accessibility quality strengthen the European project of community of equal citizens?
Well, at the moment, at the European Union, there are some legislative proposals that are being discussed which tackle the issue of accessibility, and therefore we are now discussing how accessibility should be delivered, and therefore research needs to contribute to that discussion by putting together the views of the different stakeholders, especially with a particular emphasis on the views of users, because in the end this is about the end user experience of media, and what research needs to carry out is to get the knowledge of the different interested parties involved, and as I said, particularly the users' understanding of what is quality media, accessibility media for them, quality accessible media for them, understand what this means for users, and then articulate the way to include this, as I said, in accessibility standards, or functional accessibility requirements in legislation, or how or further research from the EU on these topics if needed. But in the end, what research, in my view, needs to do is to come together and make people come together and discuss and have a common understanding on what a quality for media accessibility means, and how can we articulate that common understanding into standards that companies, industry can use, and public authorities and so forth, and how can we implement those standards or those guidelines.
The Understanding Media Accessibility Quality project has received funding from the European Union's Horizon 2020 Research and Innovation Programme under the Sklodowska-Curie Grant Agreement number 752659. The project is based at the TransMedia Catalonia research group of the Autonomous University of Barcelona, Spain. The media partners are Fred Film Radio and the Media Accessibility Platform.